Love Collective. How's everybody this morning? Fucking cold. It was cold this morning. It was so cold this morning. Man, I need to get somewhere. But I still kind of waiting on that damn deposit check. That's $100. That's $80. Something's going on with the battery. It like when I plug in my phone, it like surges or something. Surges into the phone or something. I can't explain that, but yeah, something going on with the battery. Anyway, I grabbed out the Goblin Market and randomly it says the one who stayed behind and the Lady of Platters. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's find out what we got. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for coming down, guarding and protecting us as we channel these messages. Thank you, ancestors and ascended masters, for all the helpful healing messages that you give. Tell us what you want to tell us out of the Goblin Market. What does collective need to know out of the Goblin Market? Let's find out. Alright, we're going to do it like this right here. Alright, this represents collective. This represents the energy around collective. This represents the energy that collective stands on, the ground that collective stands on. This is the energy that is in the North Node, what you're moving towards. Okay? In the right here and now, bottom of the deck says 5 of Platters. I'm going to get 4 cards as the outcome when I'm done, okay? There's a lot of reading in these cards, so y'all take what resonates. Let me say this real quick. Miss Karen, if you're available for hearing me, leave me a message and say whatever. I know that it's, I checked the GPS and it's about 300 miles. It's about 300 miles from there, okay? All right, so just want to let you know that. All right, I'll take what resonates. Don't force anything. If you got to force it, it's not the right timing, okay? Hit that bell notification when you come into the room. Hit the new videos. We'll go ahead and hit it to get the demons out. Thank you, Jesus, for everything. Thank you for waking me up this morning. I know that there's still purpose. We got the 10 of Cups. That is representing collective. Going someplace where you fit in. It says home, welfare, contentment, security, and people close to you. The card represents a sense of home and emotional security. You are the heart of the matter, okay? It's you. It says a desire to rush home from the Goblin Market to your own city, town, or village, which you see as the center of your universe. You're the center of the universe right now, okay? I'm telling you, the heart of the matter. To those who dwell there and who see you as your tribe, the fact that your dreams are homed here can create waves of delight, passion, and contentment. But you should be careful of becoming overwhelmed and having your ego inflated. Here the goblin hovers alone above the central cup, looking out at the mouths of the other 9, representing family, love, and contentment. Well, it's not downside, okay? It says home, welfare, contentment, security, people close to you. Okay, these are the cards that surround this, what's going on with you, okay? You're the center. You're the heart of the matter, okay? It looks like you may be leaving because it looks like you're hovering above, okay? It says the Lady of Wands. The Lady of Wands is on your right-hand side. You're ready to take some type of action. Okay. It says feminine charm, benevolence, energy, power, business, acumen, sympathetic companions. It says the Goblin Lady of Wands is a powerful, kind, and striking looking, okay, leader who is likely to have strong, dramatic tendencies. If you encounter her, you may find yourself carried along the tide of her energy, knowledge, and business acumen. Okay, so you're thinking about what's the highest good for you right now. Okay, that's what you're looking into. Looks like you're manifesting a new way, like some kind of new way through. Okay, like you've been trying to get through to something, It says she may also touch your heart with wonder. Look, we're getting to the heart of the matter, y'all. I'm telling you, it's within you. Okay, you have some kind of answers within you. You're observing the people around you, the relationships, and how that you're observing all the relationships around you. Okay, I'm telling you, you're ready to. It looks like you're ready to do something about it. It says the porter of platters. You're ready to do something. As far as working, you've been doing something. You've been working on something. Porter Platter says dedication, learning, apprenticeship, trading, and negotiation. So you're observing your surroundings. You're seeing yourself alone in your surroundings for some reason. Okay? You're observing them, ready to make some type of move. Okay? We'll know when we get to these. Porter Platter says the Porter Platters is a perpetual student, fiercely intelligent and devoted to learning. His loyalty to Fairy Queen is absolute, as is his devotion to the work that he undertakes. An excellent negotiator, he and she may be an aspect of you, or one who helps support you, offering you the best of the riches in the market. Here the porter holds out a single pair to you, perhaps a sign of meditation, in order to strengthen your sense of determination towards the issue you are addressing. So you're making some type of decision about the community. Okay, and it looks like this is the heart of the matter. You're the heart of this community. I'm telling you, it's like there's darkness or something around you. Okay, you can see something very clearly. You can see it clearly. You're being shown something very clearly, and you're the heart of the matter. Seeing how it looks like weighing options on finding like-minded people. Okay, you have some type of like vision. You're holding it right there in your hand. Okay, of what to do. All right, so this is going to tell you where your grounding is, like where you're like standing right now, and this is going to tell you where you're moving towards. Okay, it says the Two of Cups. You've got some kind of attachment to an emotional attachment. You're standing on some type of emotional relationships, empathy, friendships, attractions, passion, kindness, love, marriage, and partnerships. Weighing your options on what's the highest good for you in these relationships with these people. Okay? You're kind of stuck right now, it looks like you're weighing options. This looks like you're just weighing options. Okay? The Two of Cups says the meaning of the card is simple. It is about love, harmony, closeness, attractions, and partnerships. The goblin here is in a hurry to offer a cup of plenty that he carries to those who deserve them. If marriage is contemplated, it is likely to be a good one, and the relationship problems of any kind can be mitigated by the energy of this card. So whatever problems that you've had in some type of love type relationship, it can be solved. It can be resolved. Okay? It says the aspect of choice is also present here, suggested by two streams of water flowing through together beneath them, as it's also depicted in the traditional tarot. Aspect of choice. This looks like you're leaving some type of emotional bond. Looks like someone's like, you see the hands in the water? It's like someone's trying to hold you back and you're ready to go. You see those hands in the water? There's two hands. Looks like they're trying to catch you and hold you back. You're seeing something more clearly about this. Someone's immature. But you're seeing something about this whole community being like immature. Okay, let's see what this is leading to, because it looks like you're leaving. It looks like you're jumping off. You're not going to deal with this no more. Okay? It says the Knight of Platters. I'm telling you, you're moving up into your north node. You're concentrating on your finances and such. Over partnerships, because you want to be financially independent before you step in any kind of relationship. You don't want to be codependent on your partner. Looks like you were in a past relationship that the person turned on you. Okay? But you're the center right now. It's time to think about just you right now, okay? And forget about this right here. Because these people are like trying to emotionally drain you. But you're like rising above it. See, they're all stuck in their emotions and how their envy, their jealousy, all of that. They're all stuck in it. And they're envying you because you're rising up above out of it. Trying to figure out, seeing through something. You can see through something. Some type of emotional attachment has got you blinded. I'm telling you. Okay, the Knight of Platters. It says lucrative actions. You're about to take steps to remove yourself. Look, you've jumped over something. Something was trying to trip you. Now you're ready to take some type of lucrative actions towards your business or towards some type of money. Okay? It says success from the strength of will, necessity, and determination. Page 88. The Goblin Knight of Platters is a fairy prince who is good to have on your side at any time. So you have somebody that's backing you somehow or another. This person seeing the big picture, they're backing you. Somebody wants to offer you like a job. I swear they do. It looks like they want to offer you some type of job due to your determination and your will. Your strength. Okay? It says, but especially when you are in a tight spot, his active nature, strength, and determination are indicated here by his readiness to deal with any situation that arises. Shows how any situation can be turned around. The card suggests success as a result of determination and knowing how to juggle priorities, work well with others. You are likely to be a careful, obligating type who everyone feels they can depend on. I told you, like you're leaving an area. It's like these people they were trying to put their like emotional baggage on you to hold you down. Okay? Does that make sense? Like everybody was like, you're like the Queen of Cups or something, the Queen of Wands. You know how to solve these problems, okay? And it's like they were trying to just pour these emotional problems onto you without trying to solve them. Like they would have an emotional problem, they'd come to you, they'd pour it onto you, and like they wanted you to tell them what they wanted to hear. Okay? But then when you turned around and needed somebody, they turned their backs on you purposely to make you feel alone. Even though every one of them came to you. Every single one of them came to you with some type of emotional, like they were trying to drop their emotional baggage on you because you're an empath. You've made some kind of decision to walk away, collective. This is plain to see that you're thinking about your own personal welfare and finances for once. I gotta say, good for you. Good for you. You know how long you worked for others that were just using the fuck out of you, not giving you no kind of, where you couldn't even save money. You just was just thinking you was doing it for love, out of love. And they were just abusing the fuck out of you. You was doing something for free. And they was abusing it. I'm telling you. Where you couldn't get financially stable or whatever, but they were being able to. Well, you did it. Now you've realized something and you're ready to move forward. You were working for free. You're about to get paid back, collective, the secret way. Let me read these two. Okay, we got the Five of Platters and the Secret Way, which is an 11. A new dawning. Okay, let's see what they say. Five of Platters. It says struggle, loss, toil, determination, honesty, poverty, both physical and spiritually. You were working for free. They was using you. They was draining you financially and emotionally. Totally trying to drain you financially and emotionally. Because your determination and your strength is unmatchable. They cannot match your strength, okay? And your determination to keep going, okay? And they were trying to deplete you emotionally and spiritually. Just drain you completely. It says the secret way, but you had some kind of insight or guidance that was telling you. It says strength, force, courage, power, ability, authority, and commanding presence. They cannot match your determination. They can't. They might can wear you out, but you'll go somewhere and rejuvenate. I'm telling you, like when a dog gets hurt or whatever, that dog knows that it's injured, so it'll stay in kind of hiding until it heals itself, and it'll come out fucking ready to bite. I mean, I'm just saying, because it was loyal as all get out, and they injured it. When it comes back out, it'll come back out like, yeah, you can pet me. I dare ya. Go ahead and pet me. After you kicked me and I had to go hide. Go ahead and pet me. I swear it's like that. I swear it's like that. A dog will do that shit too. Once you've hurt that dog to a point, dogs will be loyal and they'll stick around till you need them. And then if you've hurt them, they'll do that. Cats will do shit like shit on your pillow and I'm telling you, that's what's going on. The 11, the secret way, strength, force, courage. This is power, like angels are surrounding you, giving you this courage and power. It says the more traditional name for the secret way card is the fortitude and strength. Here we see a fairy willing to explore regions beyond the fairy realm. Told you who you're taking the fuck off. You're going to go make your life grand instead of everybody else's. I'm telling you. It says, his strength lies within, and his acknowledgement of the world around him indicates a connection with nature, something shared by most fairies. He does not know where the path will lead, but possesses the strength to traverse it, stepping into the unknown, baby. Hidden by the hedges of the border, his lonesome track are the perils of being, to which fairies are just as subject as we are, the fear of the cold iron. Fairies don't like iron. Okay? It says is everywhere in the story of the magical realm because it is created by mankind. Oh, I was talking about this yesterday. Last night, y'all, about the difference between staring at like God's creation and staring at man's creation. It's like you're seeing through the veil. God's creation doesn't have straight lines. It's like flowy. It flows. Man's creation, blocks, all these straight lines. I'm telling you, God's creation flows and man's creation is blocks. Okay, you were seeing that yesterday. You were seeing it. I was pointing it out to you. It says, it says, created by mankind and every bit as dangerous to the fairy race as fire or water can be to our own world. Here the fairy wanderer, card 0, wins his way through the mysterious path, signifying his solitary strength and individuality. This secret way is, as we might expect, in the magical world, different from the physical realm in that it represents strength of feeling, strength of character, even possibly moral strength, all of which are present in the worlds are where fairies and mortals meet. It's still got some more to go. But like I was saying, you're the heart. These people are going to be lost as fuck when you leave. Because they were like centering on you to bring you down, I'm telling you, and you just kept overcoming. Now they're going to all turn on each other because they've got to have somebody to sacrifice. But don't worry about that. It's none of your business. That's none of your business. You're going to carry on moving forward, not looking back. Okay, it says, the secret way, as we might expect. Okay, wait. The secret way represents the strength to keep going even if everything looks hopeless. As such, it has been described as a warrior card. Although this risks limiting its power, as strength of will transcends the bounds of human ability. Countless tales of heroic achievement, whether warfare, exploration, sport, creativity, or beyond, are however very much is part of this card's meaning. In the reading, the secret way signifies eagerness and strength of inner resources to attack any problem. It also signifies a need to stop meeting every opposition in a combative way. Just ignore. If they want to fight with you, don't fight with them. Don't argue with them. State your case, state your point, and walk away. Okay? As strength held in check remains a reserve that you can tap into when needed. I'm telling you, you have strength and reserves. You got strength that they never saw coming. Okay? Like, I know that lady in Virginia thought that I was too tired to just, and I was just gonna, but it wasn't gonna happen. I could see that this was not gonna work for the future. There's no reason to stay here. That I told y'all, I grabbed that extra tank of strength that I had. I was fucking so wore out. I mean, I was so wore out. And that extra strength, that tank of extra strength that I had, I drove straight through and did not stop till I got to my destination. I was so fucking exhausted, y'all. I only slept like two and a half hours when she was waking me up. And I still drove all the way through. So that's where I told y'all about that. I said I grabbed my extra tank, used it. It's crazy. Sometimes we may also need to turn to a powerful friend or guide for support, such as the solitary wanderer we see here, who can help us usher in moments of truth for us to face without fear. So we may be, they may be wanting you to ask for some type of guidance before you take any steps. Okay? That last little part is like asking for guidance before you take any kind of steps. Okay, the only major arcana out here is the secret way. Strength. That right there empowers all of this. You overcome, look, your weakness is your emotional, okay? You're stronger than you think and you're emotional. When you have those moments of crying and stuff, that's good and healthy for you. You got to worry when you're not doing that. Do you understand? Because you still have heart. You still have compassion. You still want the highest good for everybody, even the ones that are doing bad, because you want it to change. So don't beat yourself to death when you get in those emotionals and start crying. It's good for you. Okay? It's good for you to know, to check with yourself that you still are you. And that's what you do. You cry it out and you release all of that stuff, and it gives you strength. Do you understand? It makes you come back to yourself, okay? Like you're crying out the pain you feel for these people. You understand? I want you to know how strong you are, collective. Like, you are unbelievable. These people cannot compare to you. You're very unbelievable. Like, extraordinary. Your biggest, okay, let's say your biggest strength and your biggest weakness is your emotions. Both of them. It says the fairy king and the fairy trickster. Let's see if it comes out. Okay, tell me what the outcome of this is. Collective's moving on. You've done all you could do. It's telling you that you're gonna. You may be, that last sentence is on the secret way. There could just be somebody out there that's connected to understanding what you're going through, or vice versa, like that you understand, and they are tapping into. There's somebody out there connecting to you that's feeling these, like they want to reach out. It's a golden ring, y'all. That ring is golden. Stepping away is going to be your best option. So tell me what you want to tell me about this secret way in 4 cards. That's 4 cards. All right. I'll show them to you. You want me to lay them on I can lay them down right there. It says the fairy king. A 4. That's the emperor. That's the emperor. We got 7 platters. Somebody's going to offer you something. 9 cups, 9 crowns, and the 6 of platters. This emperor looks like he wants to offer you something. It says the one who went to the fairy. They want you to come towards them, y'all. This emperor wants you to come towards them. Why is this emperor not or contacted you? He wants you to come towards him. He ghosted or went away or something. He went to prepare something. 7 of platters, 9 of cups, 9 of crowns, and the 6 of platters. He went to go prepare something. It looks like some kind of business with 9 cups. It says 9 swords. Something about possibly opening some type of gate. You know how the 9 swords, it looks like a gate. Looks like a gate, and opening up some type of, like a doorway, because you can walk through there. Okay? Because that's conversation. Opening up a gate of conversation. Okay, and then we got the 6 of platters given to you. This is something given to you from that 7 of platters. Somebody used some type of money or something of yours, possibly. Now they want to give you everything. The star. It says the star and the fairy trickster. No one can fit. No one can fit this but you. I'm telling you. It looks like they tried. Like they tried somebody else. It says this emperor's about to give you some kind of money to get started on your path. You're some kind of leader. They want to make you the boss. Hand you the reins. Tell me what else Collector needs to know here. It says the Nine of Platters and the Cunning Man with the Three of Wands and the Knight of Wands. This is about your future. I'm going to read the Cunning Man and the Nine of Platters. Because the Knight of Wands is somebody taking action to find you. Like they're hunting. They're coming to hunt you down. The Knight of Wands and the Three of Wands, that's like somebody is finding you. Okay, so I'm going to read the Cunning Man and the Nine of Platters. Bottom of the deck says Temperance. Cunning Man. Y'all, I want you to know that there's only there's only two major arcanas on the board, and one is 11 and one is a 1. Okay, it's 8 up there on the top. Just pay attention to that. Okay, the Cunning Man. The word cunning is nowadays most often used to describe someone sly and devious, but in the past it was used to mean clever and wise. The cunning man or woman is an old term that is widely used to describe wizards and magicians, whose skill may seem like trickery, but which is actually fueled by their connection with other worlds. Cunning men or women may be pure fairies or humans with a little fairy blood in them. I know it. I named my daughter Sherry. It means from the fairy palace. Okay, I feel it. There's some kind of other DNA. All this is about to be exposed, y'all, about the DNA thing. They're fixing to be doing major, big-time DNA tests on everybody. I told y'all that because all these different beings are here. They're coming out or whatever. It's crazy. But fairies are part of the spiritual world. Okay? There would be considered some form of angel, I guess. And maybe it's called something that sounds like fairy, and if it got shortened down. Okay? Why do I want to say Faraday? I don't know why, but I want to say Faraday. Okay? Howdy. It says, but they are able to see into the hidden realms and can journey there at will. They are wise people and widely known as healers, practicing all kinds of ancient rituals to promote health. As such, they have a lot in common with the shamans of the ancient world, who learn to work with nature, a world that has a deep connection with fairy. Here, the cunning man plays with apples, assuming the guise of a juggler, an older form of magician in traditional tarot. The apples are often known as folklore as being magical, having no power over them, reminding us of his simple, direct wisdom, which has the power to guide us through the difficult times. Look, you're the boss. This person sees you as somebody that has you have what it takes to be the boss. I'm telling you, over this Nine of Platters are going to offer you something to be the boss over this Three of Wands. They're hunting you, and they found you. Just like they said, there's my angel. There's my angel. I'm telling you, it's like he immediately knows. The Lord of Crowns says, there's my angel. He's got an Ace of Platters behind him. And it says, the Lord of Platters behind that. Your emperor said, there's my angel. I'm telling you, she's a perfect fit. Or he's a perfect fit. No sex in the spiritual world, y'all. The Nine of Platters. Let's read it. He had something prepared. It's like he had other people try out for something, but they didn't cut the bill. Okay? I'm telling you. And then when he looked around, he saw you, the magician, full of talents, full of strength, full of determination, full of wisdom, standing alone. He said, that's my angel. I'm telling you, the angels and divine have pointed you out to this person. I don't know how that's coming about, but take what resonates. Nine of Platters says this is the card of fruitation. It represents achievement, consequences, maturity, realization, and contentment. Somebody had an aha moment and said, that's my angel. That's my perfect fit right there. And it looks like they were hunting you and they found you. It says, representative of reaching a good and happy conclusion where all the work you have put in finally pays off. At this point in your life, you should be happy, balanced, and productive, and represented here by the goblins, all dancing merrily together. Spiritually, the card suggests that you have reached a place of maturity and that your deepest desire are beginning to be fulfilled. Take it how it resonates. It's either both of y'all. I think it's both of y'all. He had an aha moment. So we got a 111 out here on the board and a 21 right here. So that's two ones making a bigger one. Y'all are perfect. That's what it's saying. Okay, what is the conclusion of this? I'm just going to get a couple of cards to conclude this. It shows that you're going to be offered some type of position. The Queen of Favors. I'm telling you, let me read it. You're an Earth Angel. 20 and 21. I want to read the Queen of Favors and the Fairy Realm. Okay. So you're somebody's wish fulfillment, and they're going to be yours too. Is that? How's that for a happy ending? Two wishes being fulfilled by each other. That's a happy ending. Let's see, the Queen's Favor. It says judgment, change, renewal, self-assessment, strong opinions, outcome, promotion, and decisions. It says known as judgment in traditional tarot. Here in the Goblin market, this card is called the Queen's Favor, given that judgment over the Queen, which she willingly gives when asked, is absolute and unchanging. What she says may shift the balance of any previous intent or act. You see, you're in control. You're the boss. I'm telling you. You and the angels. That's the truth. This is the Ace of Swords. You're in control of the situation. Okay? The Queen's position here, with one hand raised high, finger pointing, and the other low, suggests her ability to understand matters brought to her attention in both the above-ground world and inhabited by humans, and in the below-ground world of the goblins and fairies. It says, when this card appears in readings, it generally stands for a call to rise from a current state of being and to prepare for change. The fairy realm all seems eternal and unchanging, but in reality, currents of change are ever present even there, albeit less clearly observable than in our own world. During the centuries in which we have become aware of the existence of fairy kind, much has changed that has forced them to change also. We are both nearer and further than our closest otherworldly neighbors than at any time before. Some people will see this card as referring to a judgmental figure or an organization that has a power over them. Others will see it as a need to engage their own inner judgment, setting out the pros and cons of the situation in order to decide for themselves an appropriate action. In most readings, however, the Queen's Favor suggests a need for change. Just how radical will depend on the nature of the issue and the circumstances surrounding it. It can be anything from a simple shift in the way we view a situation to a complete change in the direction of our lives. Divine is changing your life, collective. You just have to be willing to take the leap. I'm telling you. Y'all take that as it resonates. I'm telling you. If it resonates with you, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate, it's Cash App, $AngelMoon6237. Still in the same predicament I was in yesterday, pretty much. Just trying to figure out how to get this battery or whatever it is. I don't know. What's kind of stopping me from just taking off and leaving is the fact that I don't know if I can park somewhere And I don't have enough gas to just wander. You understand? God dang, please, Lord Jesus, I'm begging you to get this problem, this little tiny problem fixed. I'll go anywhere you ask me to go. Anywhere. You know that. Because even just with a slight little moment, and overnight, there's seeds being planted because my morals are straight. You understand? I'm just saying. It says the Six of Cups. It fell out Four of Crowns. This is the outcome, total outcome, the answer, whatever. Okay? Four of Crowns. It's telling you to have faith. It says solitude, respite, exile, banishment, abandonment, withdrawal, and recovery. It's all about perspective on this one. Okay? This is about your faith. This is the Four of Swords. It's about your faith and what your consistency in your faith. It says, after the woes of the Three of Crowns, the Four of Crowns offers a respite. It says, following storms and upsets here, the seeker who withdraws to live a hermit-like existence for a time, in which it is possible to live frugally, to take stock of loss, and to prepare to re-emerge and leaven into the world. There is, however, also a sense of this, of being banished or having to leave old ways in order to enter into the new. You got to release the past. That's the bottom line. Cut it away. Cut it out. It makes you miserable. You think you have this hope in your mind that it's going to change, but it hasn't. You need to walk away and start anew, fresh. Just go somewhere else. Get away from that energy. Cut it away. Just leave it behind, man. I'm trying to tell you, it's not going to do nothing but cause you more and more heartache. Even though you think it's not. We're not living in those days no more, y'all. We're living in the end times. There's too many things that's saying. You trying to mend a relationship with these people that they're... What I tell you a few months ago, there's no more standing on the fence. They made their decision. You've made yours. They're not the same. You got to let them go. Perhaps we can see this as a stance of the goblin here, who sits alone as if suspended between two worlds. This is your own... You created the box, collective. You can get out of it. You made the box, so you can get out of it. It says the dark ones on the top. These are about thoughts. You created the box. I'm telling you. You saw the imbalance. You created the box to protect yourself so you could see exactly what they would do, but you were protected. You saw. Now you saw. Now do you believe? Now do you believe it? They don't want you around them. They're doing evil, dark shit. I'm telling you, they're running you off. So it's time for you to make a decision for yourself. I'm telling you, it says the Seven Cups. That's a decision for self. It says the Fairy Queen. The Empress. I make a decision for self. Let me get my fucking car fixed. Shit. I can't believe all of that fucking time that she was just kicking me and kicking me and kicking me and kicking me. She was part of getting my car tore up too. This is amazing me. And how clear you can see the things that you didn't want to see about the people you love. Oh my God. It's like somebody took the blind and just pulled it and it went up at the top. Because your love was skewing your sight of who the true enemy was. This says the fairy queen, passion, fertility, health, the sacred feminine, marriage, wild nature, nurture, protection, and action. In the reading, she can represent a strong female companion, wife, sister, daughter, or friend, whose earthly qualities led themselves to offering support, but who can be overwhelming. Anyone who has a destructive experience of a mother's smothering love for her child will recognize the fairy queen and will be wary of her. But for the others, she is a much valued companion, whose caring nature is both reassuring and enlivening. Man, I'm telling you, your kid, you have to let your fucking kid go. That's what it is. I'm telling you. Like I said yesterday, time to cut the fucking cord and let them fly. It's not on you, however they fly or wherever they fall. It's not your responsibility. Period. You tried to help them. Tried to help them. They choosing to be that way. It says, in addition, she is the sovereign of romantic love, thus representing a passionate response between couples. Okay? It says the fairy queen may represent strength of feelings, but when negatively aspected, can signify too great of a reliance or passion on emotions. Somebody was manipulating your emotions because you're the empress. They were trying to bring you down and keep you down. I swear, it's your kid. People you feel like that are younger that come to you for all this advice and shit and all that. They were just trying to drain you of everything. Jealousy. I know it sounds crazy. Your kid would be jealous of you. But, I mean, that's the case. It says, although the fairy queen has not mentioned in the Goblin Market poem, she and her consorts are found at the heart of all the accounts of the fairy. What I say, the heart of the matter. You are the heart of all of this. I said it from the very beginning of this reading. It says, making her a key figure in any fairy card. The equivalent of the Empress in the traditional deck. Here we see her seated upon her magical throne, surrounded by her goblin contours. In her hand she holds an apple of healing and wisdom, and her wings and crowning halo suggest the power of the otherworldliness. You're an earth angel, and they're jealous of you. That would be a normal reaction. That would be a normal reaction for people to be jealous of an angel. Okay? It says she has many different names. Shakespeare called her Titina, which is thought to come from the name of Roman goddess Diana. He also called her the fairy midwife, who comes to the women in labor and delivers their children, but who may steal the newborns away, replacing them with changelings. Proud and willful, but also glorious and regal, the fairy queen retains aspects of the goddess Diana. You're Artemis. Says, in Welsh fairy lore, she said to be warlike, instructing her contours to raid farms for milk, corn, eggs, and cause mayhem wherever she can. The fairy queen has also been known to send fantastic dreams to haunting sleeping humans. The fairy queen embodies many of the human qualities of love, particularly the love of a mother for her children. Deeply considerate, her task is to watch over not just her fairy contours, but anyone who comes to her, whether fairy or not, as a protective, nurturing mother would. You're a mother figure. You're the heart of the matter. You're the heart of all of it. When you take your power and your energy and take it away, that's like certain destruction. You dusted your feet. You get what I'm saying to you? You bossed up for your own self, took your energy away from all of that. You were a light in all that darkness, okay? And now they're all just going to be standing in darkness. All of them. Don't beat yourself up. You did your best. You did your best. That's what's meant to be. It's time to shake the dust And allow the angels to handle that darkness. You're being removed from that dark that you were lighting up. They were all coming to you like moths to a flame, only to just pour this stuff out on you. They didn't want answers. They didn't want relief. They didn't want you to relieve. They wanted to put it on you like a trade. You're smiling, they come, you're not smiling no more. You understand? It wasn't that they wanted you to fix it. They wanted to put it on you to heaven. Put a burden down on you to make your light dim so you'll be a part of their darkness. They were trying to change you. Didn't work. You're determined. It didn't work, collective. The lonely fairy. It didn't work, baby. You took back your power. You contained it. You put it in a container so they couldn't touch it. I'm telling you, look. The enchantress. You're the high priestess. You took back your power. You stand alone with God. I love it. I love that. That's a 9 and a 2, which is 11. Again. I love that. You're going to get a new beginning. The lone fairy. Went right to it. Truth, time, honesty, prudent awareness, caution, prophecy, detachment, freedom of action, and maturity. It says, in a reading, this card can suggest the presence of a teacher or guide who can show ways to reach a point of stillness, enabling us to see what action to take. For this reason, it often also invokes a period of transition, self-awareness, and the acknowledgement of the real place we have reached in our journey through life. Almost always triggers a change. From the moment the pendulum reaches a point of rest, the only thing that we can follow is the motion. The card thus suggests movement away from the status, a triumphant return to a path abandoned, a deepening of awareness of the goals of life. To reach this, we may have to enter into a period of withdrawal, but it is important to keep a finger on the pulse of life in case we become caught in the circle of time and lose our way. You're pulling back your power. You're the high priestess. Number 2, the enchantress, known as the high priestess, the female pope in traditional cards. The striking female figure is called to the enchantress due to her fiery power to enchant. It says wisdom, intuition, depth, teaching, willfulness, modesty, the sacred feminine, fertility of imagination in the natural world. You call back your power to this world, like you know your strength in the angelic spectrum. Okay, you're like the boss in the angel world. I'm trying to tell you many times. You tell people what souls to go and what souls how they should influence the soul. It's hard to explain, but you come out here 3 times. These are all 3. You, and you. The Empress, the Enchantress, and the Lone Fairy are all you. You came out 3 times with your determination, your gifts that are unmatchable, okay? You're very loving and kind, but also a warrior. Like, you see through the bullshit, and you don't stand for it at all, okay? It says some images show her sitting with her feet on the moon, and it is the moon-powered intuitive wisdom shown here in the crescent adorning of her head that governs her influence in the reading where she appears. Although her wisdom is deep and sensitive, she can also represent an inability to turn wisdom into action. She can lead seekers astray on a path of pride and selfishness. That's the downside. It's upright. Okay? It says she wears a crescent moon on her brow as a sign of luminous power. while the moon itself may be seen in the sky behind her, drawing its own company on fairies into its sphere of influence. The enchantress represents feminine wisdom, the mystery, a sensitive approach to problems. However, she by no means is gentle, sweet-natured figure. Her power is the most profound kind. She is in some ways a force that many men flee from, unable to deal with its strength and purity, which far outstrips their own. Her presence often indicates a woman whose advice may be important, by whose influence can, at times, be overwhelming. And I read it all just in different places. A rich heritage of ancient lore and wisdom, and a penetrating gaze that sees to the heart of all our hopes and desires. Okay, that triggered something. The soul is in the heart, y'all. I mean, in the eyes. Like, you can see the soul in the eyes. You can see it. You can see the soul in the eyes. You got beautiful eyes, collective. Very unique. Even if they're brown, they're like different, like a golden color or something. We all have golden in our eyes. Somehow, some way, I can't explain it. But there's gold. My eyes were blue as all get out till I was in 5th grade. I'm talking about blue, like my sisters. They were blue like crystals, okay? Like crystal stream or something. In the 5th grade, I got what they call sunburst. It's called sunburst. And a burst of sun went into my eyes. It's a golden burst of sun in my eyes. So, golden ray of sun in my eyes, okay? And it makes my eyes look green when they're not. My eyes are yellow and blue. I'll show you.
My eye, you see the yellow that burst around the pupil? But the whole eyeball's blue. I show it to you.
Can you see it? I can see it real good in the mirror. There's a whole sunburst around my pupil, but my eye color's blue. Take that as it resonates. You can see them. We're marked by our souls. That's why they come up and envy you and all kinds of shit. Men try to fucking abuse you and use you and that and that and that. And because they... Listen, I'm telling you, because they're trying to take away your strength. I mean, it's just that simple. Spiritually, they're trying to take away your strength. They can see it in your eyes. That they're not going to be able to just do this or do that. Okay? So they try to take away your power because you're stand alone. If that makes sense, you stand alone. You have so much faith in God. You don't really need their approval. Other people can sense that when you're strong enough to not need someone's approval. But 4 times on my way, on my little trip, 4 different times, strangers tell me, God dang, you got beautiful eyes. What color are your eyes? And I would just be standing there tired as fuck going, they're blue and green, I guess, or blue. I don't know. That's what I say. I say my eyes are green, but they're not. They're blue with sunburst, golden sunburst in them. Go look it up. It's a thing. It occurred when I was 10 years old. It just occurred. That's when my hair started changing too. Because I had almost white hair as a child. A little child, my hair was almost white. I wasn't albino. It was just real, real bright, glowy blonde. Okay? And when this happened, when my sunburst in my eyes, that's when I started getting like the dishwater blonde. That's where because all of that is blonde. And when the sun shines on it a lot, it'll all turn almost white. My eyebrows do it, everything. Have to do stuff about my eyebrows because my eyebrows are blonde. Extremely like the skin, like the hairs on my arm, all blonde. That's blonde hairs, and they're like that long, blonde all over it. See I'm standing up right there? That's when my hair color started changing, though, when my eyes changed to the sunburst. That could be right around the time I asked God to take those dreams away from me. Because all that stuff happened around the same time. Because I was having them dreams. God dang. I don't know if those dreams or I was just stepping into the spiritual realm every night. Because, like I told y'all what they looked like. And they was coming at my face. And I could feel my physical body going. Trying to keep them from hitting my face. When I was that little. I have no idea why that was shown to me. To this day, why that shit was shown to me. I can't not see it. Bunch of faces. Not bodies. Like demonic faces. And they were coming at me. And half the face would like be like bone. And this side would be just muscle with no skin on it. Some of them would just be all muscle with no skin. Some of them would be like blood, like ripped across them or something, like something ripped across here or something. And they would just come right at my face and then disappear like a drop, like something was dripping them onto my face. And I asked God to take it away, take that away. I don't want to see that no more. And I stopped dreaming. I have only, because I can dream in the real world. I have only like very few dreams that stand out, and they all were very significant to what was happening, like people dying and stuff like that. That I dreamed, and then I knew that what was going to happen with that person. Hard to explain all of this. When you know, you know. Like all of y'all have had these types of experiences. Maybe you couldn't explain them or why it happened, or maybe some of you didn't even notice. Maybe you didn't notice when the gold got dropped into your eyes. All of y'all got like a golden shimmery to your eye. It's funny. You can tell the ones that are real by that. It's crazy. It's like a badge. It's like a badge. Because, there's a lot of them out there trying to deceive, shapeshifters and such. But the true ones, I'm telling you, they just shine without even trying. They don't try. They don't try to say, I'm over here, because there's so many moths to the flame. They just walk and be. Period. Like Jesus. They walk and be, and the moths come flying. They come flying. Take that as it resonates, collective. Let's read out of the Bible real quick. If I just had the knowledge that I had somewhere to go to get this car fixed, I would go ahead and leave. Okay? But I don't know exactly where to go down there. That I got to find someplace in Florida that has a slant. Okay. That's my concern with just leaving. Because I've got to fix this car, man. It's about to drive me crazy. I'm sitting here torn in two of, I really want to go. I really want to go so bad. Something's making me sit here waiting on this to fix. Crazy. All right. It says Jesus defends his self-witness. John 8, and it says 8:13. Page 1313. That's very significant. 13 is. It's been popping up everywhere. Like I've been seeing it as an angel number. Everywhere. I'll have to look it up. I'll post it today. See how that kind of surges? It's weird. It's like that battery is surging or something. Do you see how that kept going? Okay, well, it didn't used to do that. It would just kind of indicate to me that it was full. But now it's going ding, ding, like it's surging. Take it what resonates. I think there's some kind of, probably a dead cell. It says, the Pharisees therefore said to him, you bear witness of yourself. Your witness is not true. Jesus answered and said to them, even if I bear witness of myself, my witness is true, for I know where I came from and where I'm going. But you do not know where I came from and where I am going. You judge according to the flesh. I judge no one. And yet if I do judge, my judgment is true. And for I am not alone, but I am with the Father who sent me. It is also written in your law that the testimony of two men is true. I am one who bears witness of myself, and the Father who sent me bears witness of me. Then they said to him, where is your Father? Jesus answered, you know neither me nor my Father. If you had known me, you would have known my Father also. These words Jesus spoke in the treasury, and he taught in the temple, and no one laid hands on him, for his hour had not yet come. He spoke up when it was time, because they couldn't touch him. They couldn't touch him because it wasn't time for him to die. He told them. He said, do what? He said, you don't know where my Father is? You don't know me or my Father. So I don't have to answer to you. That's what he pretty much said. And then he taught and did what he was doing. He went about his business. He pretty much told the Pharisees, oh, you don't know where my Father is? Oh, well, you don't know neither me nor my Father. I don't have to answer to you. And he went about doing his business. I'm not sure if that needs to be plugged in. Oh, we don't need that. So there you go. When they judge you by the flesh, which they've all done, y'all, it's time to shake the dust. Shake the dust. It don't matter who it is. Doesn't matter if it's your king, if it's your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your daughter, your son, your uncle, your aunt, your best friends, whatever. It's time to shake the fucking dust. They don't know your Father. You understand? You don't have to answer to them. Jesus answered by choice so they can learn. I've said it to them too. Well, Luma de Lumine to you too. You don't see the light? You don't know my Father. You don't know who sent me. That's why y'all are attacking me. But I'm not scared. I'm going to keep doing it until he says, go on. And now he's telling me to go on for some reason. So, I'm trying to follow the Father's words, okay? He tells me where to go. He always has. It doesn't matter. They can fight you and say everything they want to about you, but you speak truth, collective. They don't. They speak doubt. 865. We got June, August, and May. Somebody's born on a cusp. Cancer, Leo, Cancer, Gemini. I'm telling you, these are cusp. That's the only way it could be that way. We got 685. Y'all take what resonates. We got all this purple. Somebody's being crowned. This is one page. One page. Something is very wise. Big. Big J. Big J. We're big. IQ. Death. Okay, there was some type of competition. It says queer. No, it doesn't say queer. There's no U. There's only headquarters and IQ can go in that. big gap. Big gap where pay. Georgia. Georgia pay. There's VJ, JV. Where big pay. Here I here. Even though there's not an L out here, I keep hearing Gabriel. So he's like Gabriel's like an angel of action. Like he comes and tells you what God wants you to do. Like he comes and he told Mary she was gonna have a baby. He come told Joseph that he was gonna be taking care of Mary and the baby. He comes and like gives um, uh, the messages of God to specifics. Okay. I wear pig. Somebody's gay. Bottom line, it says queer and gay. He, her, somebody's in air. Regain, no N. Regain, be gay? No. Don't want to be gay. Don't want, no, I'm not attracted to the same sex. I ain't. I don't even hardly hang around. It says beg rap. Beg, hey again. Hey again. No N. Why do I keep putting an N on there? He wire. Somebody's gonna wire some money. Wire something about a year. A year. Repay. A year. Repay. He repay. Hire. Something about hiring. We. Something about wages. We wage. Something about a spy. A big pay. Hereby. We hereby wage again. Some kind of give. We hereby give, pay, give. We hereby give. AI. We got Ray, Gray, Gary. Somebody's last name is Ray. Amanda Ray. Yeah. Something about herb. Herb. We got Yippee, Wyoming. Give, gave. Brave. Somebody's brave. He brave. Gigi. Be brave. He brave. Something about he rave. He rave. By Paul raves of her. I don't know. It says he grave. Something is gravy. Be gravy. Pray. Heavy. Heavy rap. Somebody. Wrapped up real heavy, it says a wig. Big bra, pig, pig wig, big wig. He a big wig, it says. Pray. Avenue. He big wig. Gave. Praise. Pray. Java. Have waves of. Wave the egg. This is about your birthright. I'm telling you it is. Vibes. Jaw. Someone's noticing traits that are the same. Big praise. Big we pray. Vibe. Egg. Big wig. Air. Year, a year. We be. Java. I don't. What was they Was they told they couldn't talk to you because they was fucking Jewish? That's almost what it looks like. Something again with age. Bev. Oh, Roy G. Bev. So you need to get your upper chakras in balance. Your emotions, your spiritual connections, your joy, your truth, your not knowing of who you are, because you've been thrown off. Okay? I beg, we beg her, we're here. We beg her, we're here. It says air. A-I-R and H-E-I-R. It says both of them. We beg her, wear heavy wrap. Wear a heavy wrap. Gray hair. That's what it says. H, but there's no hair wig. We beg her, wear a big wrap or wig. Something about the web. Let me look. No, I haven't got a drink yet. I crazily enough, I know how to hydrate myself without having water and shit. I had these little packets of lemon stuff that goes in water. And I just taste a little bit of it, and it'll make my mouth water real bunch, and it hydrates me. Oh, that sounds crazy. It honestly hydrates me, though. No, I haven't drove off from here yet because I'm waiting to hear something. I don't know what. I want to leave so bad. It's cold here. It's real cold. This might have been kind of the coldest shit that I ever felt, really, to be honest with you. Like, it's weird kind of cold when there ain't no sun out. It's cold, like going through you kind of cold. It's hard to explain. But Keep debating because I want to go. But I'm afraid there's not going to be, because I'm sitting here, I can see like a parking area that where I was down there, and they're all flat, very flat. There's nothing hardly a slant or a hill in Florida. It's crazy. Florida, or even that whole coastal area, all the way right there on that coastal area, is not hardly a slant or a hill. Because I drove it to go to Texas. I keep trying to envision all of it, trying to see all the places that I stopped to look around like I'm astro traveling. I'm looking around at like the parking places that I have options of, and everything's flat. Every fucking thing is flat. Like I'm trying to even see it. The convenience store, the restaurant, everything. It's all flat, one flat level land. I cannot be there without cranking up my car. It's going to be too hot too. This should say beware of Gary or Bev. Let me see. It says beware or be aware. Okay, be aware. Be aware. Point of view, PIV, heavy hype. Be aware of heavy hype. Heavy hype. This is about balancing your chakra, listening to your heart. Here, I hear by. I hereby. I keep saying, but there's a hereby and a hear, like listening with your ear. Wage. I hear. Paul. Pigs. Piggy. Piggy. Piggy bear. Piggy bear. Piggy bear. Wave. Piggy bear wave. Have piggy bear. I have piggy bear. Why is that bear? Something about bear was pointing out. There was somebody had something like bear in their name. Wipe away. Wipe away. Wipe away. Beer. Someone's recovered. Somebody has been out of. They quit alcohol. Pay. We pay. We pay. Baggy. Peers. Peer pay. HIV. Have HIV. Who? Gary. P. Gary P. Big. Don't make me laugh. It's not funny. Wife. Big wave. Wave. Something about a big wave. So there's going to be tsunami. He airy. He airy. He heavy. Somebody's heavy. Somebody's got something heavy on their heart. Here. He here. Big pay. Big piggy. Something is opening. It says a jar. Very big wig. He a big wig. He's a big wig in Japan. He may be a big wig in Japan. He very big wig. Have a gear, wear gear, somebody, it looks like somebody might want you to be a model for their clothing. Wear the gear, wear gear, wear gear. Everywhere. Wear gear everywhere. Like wear that label everywhere. Like a walking sign. Pay very wages. Vary wages. Maybe varying wages. V-A-R-Y. Vary wages. Very big wages. Bear. Have a bear. Man, it's like they have a bear on the clothing. Avery. It says beaver. Beaver. Again. It don't say again. There's no N. It don't say queen. It says queer. Queer and gay. Like someone's a designer or something wants you to wear their clothing. You must fit clothes pretty good or something. Like you just can wear, like you know how to wear clothes or something. That's what it looks like. Y'all take what y'all want to out of that. Every Vera's out here. Avery, every way. Every way. Something about like that. It's something like how you carry yourself. You're a ray. It says R-A-Y. How you carry yourself. It says G-I. Somebody's in the military. And IG means like an example of. It's like an example of. Somebody is like seeing you as some type of example, like some kind of a leader. Period. You're a leader, collective. Y'all take those letters as they resonate. If you see something else down there in the letters that I didn't see, make sure you put it down in the comments so everybody can see it. Hold on, let me get I want to see if I can find a message from the universe because everything is disarrayed. It's driving me crazy. If y'all want to donate, it's Cash App, $AngelMoon 6237. They're down in there somewhere. I'm going to use these. I can use these in a minute. I'm still in Georgia because I don't know where to park if I go to Florida right now because everything's flat. I don't know where to. I don't have enough for a battery. I barely probably got enough for gas to make it down there because Miss Lucy and Miss Sandra yesterday gave me gas money. But I'm not sure what. Just go to the coast. Just put it in my GPS. The coast of that state. I don't know where to go. It says goodness and intention. What I've seen so far. Goodness and intention. I think that resonates. But I've been waiting to hear from you. I'm ready to come. I could sit around here and wait on my deposit to come for my deposits for my electric and my water. But if I have a definite place to go, I'm coming. You can give me a place to go. What I was thinking, if I can make it down there, I can go ahead, I can get a battery or what have you once I get down there. But I'm not sure where to go. The only thing that you've given me is the coastline. Is that what I should just punch in the coastline? Is it right there beside Florida? Because from what I seen on the map, it's probably like, say Pensacola, it's probably like 3 hours from Pensacola. Is that where it is? Because I don't have an address. I know this is difficult doing it like this, but this is what we got to do. It says, I refine my character and overcome difficulties by remaining positive. I calm my heart and eliminate my intellect to transform shadow into light. I consciously manifest goodness in and around me. I improve my qualities for the benefit of all. Divine light. I am an expression of love and I shine like the sun. My inner light is my strength and my treasure. My intuition guides me to discover the wonder and goodness of who I am. Y'all, I want to take a shower so bad I can't even. I want to take a shower. It says the voice of the heart. This is from the angels. It says, I silence the fear in me and discover the voice in my heart. The fruit of these words guides me. I trust the song of my soul. My intuition leads me on a path of light. You're on the right path, collective. You don't have anything to worry about. Inner beauty. I open the eyes of my heart and direct my gaze into the light within every being. Personality and physical appearance are in the image of man. Beauty and goodness are in the image of God. Amen. That's what I was talking about, where you can see it in the soul. You can look in their eyes and tell if they're part of the tribe. It's becoming very apparent. God is making it known who is and who ain't. Does that make sense? He's making it known to us, giving us the signs, showing us. I'm going to show you who to trust. Look into their eyes. If they can't look into yours, they're not one of them. Okay? Yep, that's it right there. That's it right there. I love it. Shit and Shinola. Might as well move to Pensacola. and Billy, wherever you are, they fixing to fucking damage and make Myrtle Beach something it never was. They're fixing to make it MAGA Beach. All gonna be AI shit every fucking where. Myrtle Beach is a place like where you go in your flip-flops and slip on a pop top. And that's where you go, Myrtle Beach, okay? They're gonna change that to Government Island. We got the Wolf Humility, and we got the Spirit Talkers. We got 133. Take what resonates out of that. Spirit Talker, communication. The Wolf. 1. You know. She knows. You know, collective. You know what you got to do. I just got to take a leap of faith and trust that this is enough gas to get to the unknown destination, because I don't know where you're at, Karen. All I know is the coastline. That's what you told me, coastline. That's all that I know. I don't even know how to reach you when I get down there. The spirit world permeates all aspects of life, and we are all part of that connection. Like Miss Rhonda told me to go to the tavern, that everybody in the town knows her at the tavern. So if I was to go somewhere and I don't even have the name of a town, all I have is the coastline. That's all I know. That's all you've told me. I don't know where to go. It says the spirit world permeates all aspects of life, and we are all part of that connection. There's no place spirit is not. The light of the other side exists within everyone, and each one of us is spirit having a human experience. We came into the physical world from spirit and will return as we make our journey home. Mother Earth provides the space and opportunity for us to grow, experience, and gain wisdom through our many lifetimes. The development and expansion of our spirit is dependent on us living in the physical world. Indigenous people have always been connected to the spirit world through our words, ceremonies, practices, and the term spirit talker reflects on the deep connection to the other side. That's what they would call me, the spirit talker. The indigenous tribes. It says, which is accessible to everyone. Y'all can talk to the spirit too. Try to tell y'all that. What I can do, y'all can do. This is a gift. You just got to trust it. Okay. It says immense healing can and does take place when it is understood that people in the spirit world can and do communicate through validating healing messages. It is through trusting the language of spirit and by providing heart-centered spirit messages to others that both worlds can be bridged. Since death does not exist, it is an illusion. If you've drawn the Spirit Talker card today, take time to deepen your connection with Spirit World and to trust the messages you see, feel, and hear internally. The more you learn to trust what is being communicated by Spirit, the easier it will be to validate the Spirit message that comes through you. Now is the time to consider deepening the language of Spirit in your own life by taking a course of spirituality-focused mediumship development, or by truly trusting the messages that come through to you in daily life. That's what I do. I truly trust the messages. I truly do. I love God. I know that He will guide me. And things that I get like puzzled about, He shows me why I had to do it. Like why I had to drive to Virginia. Okay? I was being tested if I would do it. If I would just do it. Okay? And then when I got there, I was being tested if I was going to listen to my spirit or if I was going to just go right back into the same loop. I'm telling you, I know that that's what was going on. Because I was listening to my spirit the whole time. And I was real keen. I was going, I'm tired, I've got to sleep. I don't know if I'm probably not going to stay here. This woman is not, we're not compatible. All of us, we're imbued with it. Yes. Okay, the wolf. Number 1, humility. It says humility teaches that we're all equal and that all forms of life are equally valuable. In this, it is through the sacred grandfather teaching that we are taught that no one person is better than another. And it is through the consideration of putting others before ourselves that we can truly express humility. Wolf carries that sacred lesson and offers its knowledge to us. To ensure its own survival, the pack must operate as one, and each member must understand its individual role within the group. The same is true within our individual lives. Humility is what allows us to sincerely ask for help. Only when we recognize and acknowledge the Creator's role within our lives can we truly be humble. Accepting that all beings are equal is to capture the spirit of humility. In this way, Wolf becomes our greatest teacher. For example, it bows its head while in the presence of others and will not take food until all members of the pack have received their share. This respect given to one's community is an important lesson and not one to be taken lightly. If you have drawn this card today, someone close to you may need your assistance, or perhaps you are the one in need of assistance. Give yourself permission to ask for help. There might be an opportunity that comes your way where you must work within a group. To ensure that all goes well, practice the lesson of humility so that any projects you're involved with run smoothly. Page 17. Take what resonates. 888 again. That's 888 again. With what is needed. Exactly. That's the difference between us and them. We'll go forever without asking for help because we can manage with what we have because we're grateful for what we have. But so when something is needed, that's when we ask, and that's why we get told no, because we never ask for help. I'm asking God. That's when I ask. I'm asking God. I'm asking God to help me figure this one little part out right here. And what's so crazy is it's just it's right there. Like I can just grab it. Like I can just reach it. 1 or 2 more days I got to wait for that money. The 20th or the 21st is supposed to come. And I'm just ready to fucking go. I'm ready to leave. I'm ready to leave. It says a mask and a date. Somebody's hiding their true feelings. Tell me what collector needs to hear out of these. The butterfly. They're about to transform and be able to tell you. You're giving them some kind of confidence or they're building their own confidence. It says twin flames. Yin and yang balance, union, duality, complement, polar opposites, self-indulgence. Self-worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Look, 2 ones making a bigger one, y'all. That person's doing the same shit you're doing, healing and getting to that energy of equal energy with you. The same exact thing. And what's crazy is you're thinking of self, they're thinking of self, and y'all are going to bump into each other. And it's going to be... I don't know how y'all are going to bump into each other, but you are. But it looks to me like somebody from the past got to repay you for something before you take off. Mirror. Look. Y'all are going to run into each other and see the light. That's what it's saying. Mirroring each other. You're going to recognize each other through it. Self-love is not selfish. It's healthy. It's better. Not self-love is selfish. It says some kind of competition is watching you. There's a snake watching you. Because whoever this twin flame is, they've found their self-worth and walked away from that other person. Because they're by themselves now. There's a bad person. I wouldn't even say they're a bad person. We're all connected, y'all. Okay? They're jealous, though. And you don't even know about it. Like, you don't even know that this person has feelings for you. And their other half or whatever that they left is mad about it. What else you want to tell me out of these Mystic Love cards? Mystic Rose. Abundance. Positive mindset or bringing in blessings. Don't worry about the other woman. Don't worry about who's spying or nothing, y'all. You don't have anything to worry about. Nothing. It says boundaries and not dealing, avoiding a conversation. Somebody has lack of self-confidence. Could be the other woman. Who's lacking self-confidence? Says the Phoenix. It's you. Or them. You and them are y'all are one already somehow. Okay. It says just change it. Have a good time. Live in the moment and quit fucking doubting. Open up your heart, open up your mind, and go be you. Yes. And once you find, look, I'm telling you, this is saying, when you set out to go and that, it don't always have to be like, who can I meet and who, like, set out to go seek peace and fun for yourself, okay? And that person or whatever's gonna be seeking the same thing, and y'all are gonna be two ones making a bigger one, because y'all have the same goals, the same heart right now, wanting to go into the same direction. I'm telling you, this is going to be a meeting by divine chance. You're prepared, they're prepared. Once you take the step to, when everything gets in order, you're going to feel it. There's signs. It keeps on talking about the signs, okay? And once you get the things that need to be in line and your mindset, because you're still attached to the past a little bit. It was telling you from the beginning of this reading to let go of that shit. It's like all those heavy burdens that came with the past. There's a cord between you and somebody. In the middle of it are all the heavy burdens. Okay? The middle of that cord has got both of y'all stuck. Y'all can't, either one of y'all, move until somebody decides to release those heavy burdens. And you're going to be the one. And they can blame you and that you left them there stuck with the heavy burdens or what have you, because that's probably what they're going to do. But you didn't put those heavy burdens in between y'all. They did. They was trying to give them to you. Okay? But when you cut that cord, it'll give them the strength to cut it too, because they'll see you as an example and cut that cord and move and fly. This is for the highest good for you to move on. Okay? Yeah, the presence is the present. The right now, you can never get the right now back ever again. God dang. You can't never ever get the right now back ever again. It's gone. Once it's gone, it's gone. You can't get it back. It's a different never right now. Because of the energy that you stagnated and didn't act. Makes it a different right now. The right now, the presence is the present. It's the gift. It's the seeing of, I'll tell you how to work it, y'all. Look for God's creation in everything. Ignore man's creation. Because God speaks to us in his creation. He speaks to us in the weather. He speaks to us in the how the air feels. Because that's the consciousness. That's the ether. If you're connected to what man's showing you or what man built, you're connected to blockages. That's built to a box to keep you trapped. And our souls see it. These are our souls. We look to God, their answers are there. Oh, so it's been known. Look, I want y'all to do an experiment. I forgot all about this. I've done it before. And I will probably do it on a live if I can remember once I'm around, stuff like that. But Go up to a tree, a hanging tree limb, okay, and it's hanging there. Walk right up to it. You can walk right up to it. This is the tree limb, and you're this close to it. And you can say, tree limb, give me a kiss. And that tree limb will float. And before you know it, that whole tree limb will damn near be in your face. And you can say, okay, that's enough. You're all up in my face. And that tree limb will move away from you. Or you could say, tree, how do you show love? And it'll try to kiss you. I promise, trees can communicate with you. You got to be willing to watch the signs for them communication. Have you ever went somewhere, it's like the wind wasn't blowing or anything, everything was kind of, surreal, and you got there and you were kind of alone, like there was nobody else much around, and the wind started like blowing real strong. It wasn't like blowing you around. You could hear it all rustling through the trees, and in the trees. They were greeting you. They were glad to see you. Those trees were glad to see you, clapping, like applauding you. That's what they do. Listen to the trees. I know that all of y'all have experienced that. Every one of y'all. The wind would blow real, like it would pick up real hard, but you wouldn't be blown around. Your hair wouldn't be blown around. Nothing. Just the trees would make a clapping sound, like they were all going from the wind, talking to you. Trees will talk to you, y'all. So I watched a video this morning while I was getting everything moved and trying to figure out what I was going to do. And this video was showing plainly that these trees walk when you're not watching them. They walk and move around. And to that I asked the question, when people videotape these trees walking, why do they not go to that area that they saw the tree first start walking and see if there's damage or roots pulled up or what? Because I'd want to see the conclusion of that. Say, I'm videotaping a tree, it's walking across, you can see it. I would drive to that fucking area right there where I saw that tree leave and look and see if there's like a crater or something around in that area. I'd want to see. Yes. And look, and the squirrels are very communal. I mean, they are extremely communal. The squirrels, so watch them, okay? Watch them. They're very communal. A squirrel, if a baby squirrel falls out of a tree, every squirrel in that tree will damn near go rescue that baby and take care of it like it's their own. They all take care of it. They do believe that it takes a whole community to raise one. I'm telling you, they believe in that. Big time. Okay, take that as it resonates. The raven cawing is a warning. When they caw, that's warning you of something. And when you say they were chittering, throwing cones, that there might be a fight in the community. There may be some type of danger in the community, Angelica. Okay? I mean, I just want to warn you that that's animal spirit talking. Ravens caw is a warning. But they talk in different ways. They don't always caw. And the squirrels throwing cones, that if they're very active, there's something maybe going on in the community you need to be aware of. There could be some kind of danger. Even though it sounds pleasant and looks pleasant and you're not sure what you're watching, you got to hear it, the spirit of the animal, what it's saying. Okay? But the raven is the DM's animal spirit, so he may be trying to send you some kind of message that you may need to move or go somewhere out of the community. If they're throwing pine cones and shit, that's like there's a problem. Okay? Because there's something going on in your community that somebody's about to try to give you a message about. Okay? All right. So when you said that, I mean, it all sounded yay, but then I Raven and the squirrels, money laundering or something. Look, because money's, squirrels are the gatherers, okay? They save up and they save stuff. And look, they'll bury, this is the thing about squirrels. They'll bury a bunch of money, nuts, whatever. They'll bury them in all kinds of different places. And other squirrels will come and steal them if they see them bury it there, because they'll forget where they bury their, they forget. They want to keep it. They're like being ego, and they're trying to keep all for them. Okay? And they go bury the fucking shit, and another squirrel will watch them bury it and run right over there, grab it, and bury it in another hole. And they all forget that the squirrels forget where they bury the shit because they're in their ego at the time. It's like makes them forget because they're like, oh God, I want them to get it. And they put it in a hole and then somebody's watching it. They do that bad. Okay, I've watched squirrels for a long, long time. Okay, I will. Okay, Karen, thank you. It says, Hosea, the relentless judge. What does this have to do with the... Okay, this is what it wants to say. Who is wise? Let him understand these things. Who is prudent? Let him know them. For the ways of the Lord are right. The righteous walk in them, but transgressors stumble in them. And that's the end. Goes to Joel. So what are you trying to show me? To tell them. It says, the day of the Lord. Blow the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord is coming. For it is at hand, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. Like the morning clouds spread over the mountains. A people come, great and strong, the like of whom have never been, nor will there ever be any such as after them, even for many successive generations. A fire devours them and behind them a flame burns. The land is like a garden of Eden before them, and behind them the desolate wilderness. This is standing in both worlds, y'all. I hope y'all read The Gunslinger, because it talks about this. There's a place called the Wastelands, okay? It says, and behind them, okay, surely nothing shall escape them. Their appearance is like the appearance of horses, and like swift steeds, so they run. With a noise like chariots, over mountaintops they leap, like the noise of a flaming fire that devours the stubble, like a strong people set in a battle array. Before them the people writhe in pain. All faces are drained of color. They run like mighty men. They climb the wall like men of war. Everyone marches in information. That's interesting. Everyone marches in formation. That word information is something to do with that. Falling in line, falling in from the information, everything falls in line. Okay, take that as it resonates. It's gotta, and they do not break ranks. So these people who thought that they was mighty, are running in formation. Telling you, everything's telling me, look, Joel or Joe or Joey might have something to do with it, okay? But everything's telling me that they're running for they thought they were high and mighty or something to that effect, but now they're running for the hills. Even the high in rank. Even the ones that were at the top are hiding. They're scared. That's what it's telling me. Take what resonates. All right. I hope this all resonates with you. If you just like my story, just hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification. And, man, I want to get my dang... They're probably way over there where I can't reach them. There's the fortune teller. So they gotta be close. I want my messages from the universe. I like closing that out from the message of the universe. Yeah, they're all like scrambling. I told y'all they're gonna start telling on each other somehow, turning on each other. Like Joey and Wes were fighting. I know that they were. There's something about that weirdo girl that's in there. Something's gonna happen to her. I thought she was gonna kill herself when I was there. I thought that little girl was gonna kill herself. I kept going there checking on her, giving her coloring books and shit. Claimed to be weaning off of drugs, but using other drugs to wean off of drugs. I was like, yes. Okay, why don't you just drink water and go outside a little bit? She wouldn't go outside or nothing. I guess that's how I was being mean to her, giving her good advice. I was being mean. I kept telling her, you need water. You need to drink water. It says, a serendipitous event will bring you joy and success. Somebody's a card reader. It says, a mysterious message will reveal your true path. Mysterious message. I don't know, your fight and determination don't never get old. You never run dry, fight and determination. I know I'm so mean. Because I said, dang, you might need some water. Like, why are you taking other drugs to come off of drugs? That don't make sense. This girl was young, influenced by drug addicts, to tell her, I guess. And I was going, I said, I know you look at me like I'm a drug addict or something because I know these fucking people, but I'm over here to fix my car. I'm not here to hang out with them. You know, I was telling her that. I'm not here to hang out with these people. This is my sister's fucking house. Okay? You trying to run me off from here like that motherfucker's got any kind of fucking say over it. My sister told me to come here. I just don't want to be there dealing with all that. Really, I don't. I'd rather be doing this. Yo, I'm walking away from all that fuck shit. I'm not sitting there gonna damn keep on trying to show them and tell them, and they fucking hurting my life. People supposedly care about me. Like daughter. I don't know that daughter cares about anything at all. Like nothing. It's blowing my mind. She's that. I told her, I said, she probably knew, I could feel it. That last few little months, I said, you so motherfucking strung up on pills that you gotta take methadone? What the fuck? Like, really? You that bad on pills? Mama, what? You fucking joking with me? Neither one of her parents, I don't know what's in her stinking stupid brain, but neither me nor her dad were addicts. He's a criminal. He's not an addict. He spent all his life in prison. He couldn't be an addict. He's not an addict. I'm not an addict. So she's got something in her brain like she thinks that she's supposed to be some kind of addict or something. She don't get it. Her dad's not an addict. He wasn't addicted to drugs. He's addicted to crime and trying to get the easy way out. Okay? But I don't know why she thinks I swear, when I got diagnosed for bipolar, she went into fits thinking that she was crazy. Because I got diagnosed bipolar. But before that, She come to me for every answer, and I had it for her. But after I got diagnosed, my husband told her that I was crazy. She believed it. See that right there? Methadone, see, that's the part, y'all, that they're looking over. Methadone is to break you away from it, to wean you off of it, to take you away from the heroin or the pills. Okay? They're not supposed to up your doses. You're supposed to be lowering dosage. The more you go, the lower the dose. And that ain't how they do it. These clinics, they're not doing it that way. They're keeping these people addicted. And what do you think happens on the fucking weekends when the methadone clinic ain't open? These motherfuckers is running looking for pills. Every time. It's a cycle. Stay away from the methadone clinics, y'all. They're not what they seem. They're not there to design to help you get away from drugs. They're to help you keep on drugs and stay on drugs. You do not replace another drug with another drug if you're trying to get rid of a drug. It's not how it works. I told y'all a magical gateway is opening up. And I told her, dumbass, I said, that is stupid philosophy. So you're that fucking wasted on pills that you got to go to a clinic every morning? And boy, she wouldn't fucking never miss that fucking appointment. She'd get up at 4:30 in the morning to go to the methadone clinic, come back, get her kid to school, and bring the baby to me. She'd do all that just to get her fix every morning. It's retarded. That's stupid to me. You might as well not even go to the clinic at all. Anyway, a magical gateway is opening up. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown, yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. Amen. There's your advice. That one popped out. Bottom of the deck says motivation. When spring approaches, be aware. The flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. Don't look back. Don't look back. Don't look back, collective. Okay, Karen K. Karen, I'm about to go check my email, and most likely I'm probably just going to just leave here. I don't want to be here no more. $79 or whatever, I'll get that when I get it. Maybe he can mail it to me or something. Wire it to me. Oh, by the way, those were asking about Western Union. There's one in Montgomery. That's where I found it, in Montgomery. There's a Western Union in Montgomery. So, I can drive past the Western Union in Montgomery, but after I pass it, yeah, that's all I can say. Okay, I really... Okay, tell me what y'all think I should do. Should I drive to the parts store? I got to leave my car running if I do that, and he's not going to be able to put the machine on it. I'm telling you, it's a dead cell in a battery. Everything in me says it is. I think so. She thinks she's pretty. I know that sounds funny as fuck, but that's what her her specialty is, her gift. That's what her gift is. She thinks she's pretty. On everything. She thinks that's what's going to bring her prosperity, that she's pretty. But she acts so nasty that it's not pretty at all. It is okay to take healing seriously. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I pray for everybody to heal. We all have these things, I'm telling you, these shortcomings and that and that and that. That's not what God's talking about. Okay? He's not talking about those little shortcomings. He's talking about true healing. Okay? I trust in him. I'm leaving. I'm about to leave right now. Reason I say that, y'all. I hope like hell I'm gonna be able to pull this car out of here. There's cars all around me. Fuck. I'll be able to. Everything will be alright, just like it always has been. I just need to figure out. Once I get to fucking. Well, if I'm coming straight to your place, then we'll figure it out. Where I can park. Because I can park on flat, y'all. I mean, I can park on flat. I just gotta have muscle to help push the car to where it rolls far enough that I can start it. But I can park on flat. It don't take but one person to push it. That man barely pushed my car yesterday. He just went. Well, we got it out of the parking space, and as it started going, he went like that. He didn't go, no. He just went. And it pushed me on down the hill, and I crunked it. He was going, yay! Because he was proud of me because I'm a woman and I know how to do it. Hold on, y'all, my bra. He was proud of me because I'm a woman and I know how to jump a car with my... That shit cracks me up so bad that they have the difference between a woman and a man. But I'd be proud of like young people that can do shit like that because they don't know. I worked at a car auction. I know all of that shit about. It's so beautiful out there, y'all. I'm about to show y'all. Y'all gotta see. Because it's fucking fantabulous, God. Thank you. God is so incredible, y'all. Dang it. The stupid thing keeps trying to not fold all the way. Yeah. But they're not always transparent. That's where I start closing off. I start being very transparent and I see the reaction that they're not being transparent. So I just wait for them to be transparent. I just stop saying anything. You know? But I did spit out my truth before I left. I spit my truth out before my decision to leave. Big old trucks. Hot. Woo-wee, that's hot. Get this. Alright, let me go. I need to check my dang email real quick. Put in the damn coordinates. I'm transparent all the time. Like, all the time. If you give me, like... Let's see. I analyze what you say to me. And then I say my truth, whatever it is. Like, I can't even explain that. I don't try to hide anything about me. I'm so transparent that I'm transparent. I don't try to hide anything about me because I don't want there to be nothing misconstrued about my intent. My intentions are all good. I do what God tells me to do. And if that means that you're being exposed for some kind of bad, I'm doing it for the highest good. Okay? Was never my intention to set out to harm but to free. Okay? Something was going on in that town that needs to be stopped. It needs to be addressed. It needs to be brought to light. And I brought it to light. People can't keep getting away with that kind of shit. It's not, not gonna happen. Oh God, I'm gonna have to push this motherfucker. Fuck. I've got to push it a little bit. God. Man, that sucks. Let me see if I can jump it off before I. See how it was trying to crank just then? Okay, here we go. My wheels are straight. I gotta turn them. Okay. Oh, fuck. God dang. Hold on, I'm fixing to ask this man for giving me a little push. Oh, hey baby. Hey, I hate to ask you, will you give me just a slight little push? I don't need a big one. My battery is got a dead cell. It'll crank. I know it for sure. I just can't seem to get it started because I have to push in the clutch and all that stuff to try to roll it. Hey, baby. She's a cutie pie. She's cute. Oh. It don't take much. No, once I start rolling, you can probably just let go.
Yeah, that got you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I did it. See, it don't take very much. I just got to get my wheels straight, so when I take off, when I go boom, that I'm not turning into nothing before I start it off. It's that easy, y'all. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what the deal is with it. I'm fixing to go get me something to drink, check my email, and I will message you back in the email, okay, Karen? I gotta have something to drink. Dollar General would be perfect. So I just get on the expressway, go to the next Dollar General. Thank God for a clutch. Exactly. Yes. I really hate this town, y'all. Like, I really hate this town I'm sleeping in. Man. That I don't even want to go to the damn. To the auto parts store here in this town. They're all affiliated with each other. So I'm headed that way. Maybe I'll stop by. Oh well, I don't have any money for that. Fuck. Maybe I will. I don't know. I don't have any money for that. I ain't trying to waste money. When I was at the casino, though, I come out with profit. I wasn't playing. If it was taking too much, I would stop. Then whenever it showed, like, decent profit, I take it out. I come out with profit. I was about $50 to the good. But I wasn't like in there trying to gamble. I was having fun. I was trying to relax. You know? That was my agenda, is trying to relax in there. And that lady came, weirdo. Words, and I have a good. Okay. Amen, amen. Thank you so much, y'all. Y'all, like I said, hit that bell notification. Watch the video. Watch those commercials, like at the beginning of the reading and at the end of the reading. If you just watch them mostly, you don't have to watch them all the way through. Like you can watch, you know, they usually have two. If you watch the first one, like mostly all the way through, it counts. At some certain point on it, it counts for me. Okay? But if you hit like on those, then that counts even better. If you hit like on the ads or whatever, that counts for me to receive, like, one might be 3 cents, one might be 8 cents. The difference between, okay? If y'all understand how that works. But it doesn't cost anything to watch the videos. Go pee or something, or prepare your snack or something while the video's on. That easy. Alright, here we go. We're heading in that direction. What is the name of that damn... Do y'all remember the name of that highway that I was on when I was coming back from Pensacola to go see my dad at the funeral? When he was about to die, we were going to go see him at the hospital. I want to say it was called Hero Quest Highway or Hero's Journey Highway or something like that, but I cannot find it on the Google. I cannot find it. This shit's driving me. I love that little stretch because there's not a lot of traffic and stuff like that, and you can just cruise on down all the way to like Pensacola. Shit, Shinola, moving to Pensacola, close to it. But there's somebody down here in Pensacola that I think I'm supposed to run into, that I ran into when I was down here 3 other times. He was down here every time. I think I'm supposed to run into him. Or maybe I'm supposed to stand on the beach and sing karaoke for tips. I'm better at it than you think I am, trust me. Those ones that I post and shit, that's just randomly posting them. Go check out my actual Star Maker app. Y'all will trip out. I sing all kinds of music, every kind you can think of. Sorry, black car. This car's getting on the expressway and I gotta cut you off. Well, I pray that the Lord give me enough money for gas to get down here, because I have no idea what the gas prices will be when I get down here. I went from the range of $3.99 down to $3.19. That was the cheapest that I found, $3.19 on all of the trip going up to Virginia. I really wish I'd have went the way I came back. The way I came back was so much simpler, so much easier, and I went up there right in the storm. The middle of it was, God, it was storming the whole time. Once I made it across Georgia, though, I was like, it's too late to turn back now. I still a little bit, the discernment of the cards showing me that something from the past is bringing something to you, but it keeps telling me to leave the past behind. Is it something that's not lucrative for us, or something that's going to be, it seems good, but it's not? because we're being told just to walk away from it. And something better's ahead. That's what I was receiving from it. Shower so bad. I want a lemonade, but I really want to just go get a big old thing of waters, $1 General or something. What is the Ray? This is the Ray. The Ray. It said the Ray on that sign back there. It wasn't a billboard, it was just a sign. The Ray. I don't know why I feel so much that I need to be by the coastline, but maybe I'm a coastline watcher, I don't know. I forgot to fix that fucking strap, man. I hate that. This shit right here against the side. Y'all should have told me to check my oil while my car was sitting there. Damn it, I forgot. I need to check my oil. I can check it while it's running, but it's not the same. According to the Google Maps, I should be down in that area within like 4 hours if I don't stop, but I'll probably stop real quick to give me some water. I know who it is in my life doing it, y'all. I already know. It's my baby daddy and my baby. Why she's loyal to him? He pays her. I don't pay her. I'm her mother. I'm not gonna pay her to love me. Bottom line, she can shove it. But he owes me so much. Child support, everything. I really am rich, walking around rich, it just ain't in my pocket. My ex-husband owes me too, crazy enough. He took everything. How did I get stuck with greedy motherfuckers? I don't know. I guess because I'm giving. I don't know. Right. But I left a long time ago. Long time ago. Long time ago. I left and I was gone. And my boyfriend at the time, I guess, I don't know, that they kept giving the kid back to the mom, which was stupid. But they all called us and said that the grandmother wouldn't take the kid. She wouldn't even say his name or nothing, so we left and came back. And that's when I took him around my fucking family. Oh, that was the worst. That was the worst idea, and I knew it. I kept saying, I don't want to take you around my family. I don't want to take you around my family. I don't want to take you around my family. I'm trying to help you, Ricky. I'm trying to help you. If I take you around my family, they're going to corrupt you. I knew it. And they did. Oh well, it's whatever. Past it behind me. I don't give a fuck. Them people ain't been part of my life or been really in my life at all. They just been there, like, holding me back. They haven't participated in my life. The only thing my daughter did was just try her hardest to put as many burdens as she possibly could on me and show no gratitude for it. None. She made it be like that, just hateful. I can't even explain that shit. She's hateful as fuck. I couldn't believe it. Where the hell do you learn this shit from, man? Like, I don't... Are drugs doing this to you? It's gotta be the drugs. Plus, all her antics. They'll catch up for pretty or not, they'll catch up with her sooner or later. I told her that today. I said, I can't believe you. I love you, but I can't even believe that you won't even let me see my grandchildren. I've done nothing to none of y'all. Nothing. Nothing. I've done zero nothing to any of them people. I can say that with all confidence, put my hand on this Bible, to tell y'all that I have not done a damn thing bad or anything wrong to these people. All I've been is their slave. And they're mad because I don't want to do it. I don't want to be their slave no more. To put up their shit. And people in that apartment complex trying to hide a murder. That's without a doubt. I don't doubt that in any kind of way. I mean, just look at the facts. And the sheriff not answering me back, or the chief never answering back. Never. I called him 5 times. You'd think he'd call me back, huh? Hiding shit. Yeah, I said what I said. Your pretty face don't fucking make the law stand, does it? You being told what to do, buddy. You ain't no chief. You're being told what to do. When you step out of that, then you might be starting to heal. When you step out of that fucking controlling Illuminati bullshit, then you might be some kind of leader. Until then, you're not a leader. You're scared and a coward. Hide behind a pretty face. That's it. Did y'all hear the latest on the Charlie Kirk thing? The mafia killed him because he was going to be the next president, and he was against them. The Israeli mafia. That's why he was assassinated. And Erica Kirk got a big old huge check. She went on a shopping spree the very next day after his assassination. She was seen in stores and shit doing a shopping spree. The day after his assassination. His live assassination on air. She's not a good actress. She's a terrible actress. She was laughing and happy that that man was dead. That was all business. Married for business, not for love. And now the latest is that Erica Kirk is Donald Trump's illegitimate child. I don't believe that so much as that she was a pawn. She was an MK Ultra. She was a gateway child they used in that pageant and shit. And later on they needed her for some other shit. They put her in there and gave her to Charlie Kirk because he was a virgin, supposedly. Supposedly he was a virgin, y'all. Sweet home Alabama. Getting off right here, and I'm going to the Dodge Center. I can find it. I'm sure there's one nearby. station and get it. Y'all think I should stop at this auto zone and see if they'll test why my battery's doing that? Tell me what y'all think. O'Reilly's or auto zone. Wonder if I should. I almost felt like I should park right here in the driveway. Because these are maybe turn around right here. Okay. Probably park across. I know they're probably gonna be like, what the fuck is she doing? But I gotta park in a slant. Alright, I'm about to go in here and tell them what's going on with my car, y'all. Like, love everybody. I'll come back and give y'all an update. And I'm going to check my email. I'll see you on the flip side. Stay golden. Stay authentic.